Are you a serial people pleaser who struggles to say no? If you're nodding your head, then I feel you, my friend, because hey, as a recovering people pleaser myself, I've been there, done that, and worn the t-shirt. And that's exactly why in today's video, I want to walk you through one strategy that's helped me say no in business and in life without feeling guilt. And when you do this right, it's going to save your future self from feeling drained, exhausted, and resentful. So without further wait, let's get into it. So get this, earlier this morning, I was doing some research for this video and I stumbled upon this 2022 YouGov survey, which says of the 1,000 US respondents, 49% of adults labeled themselves as people pleasers. But get this, regardless of that, nearly every respondent said they exhibit at least 1 out of 9 commonly associated people-pleasing traits, with 52% of adults saying, hey, I struggle. Okay, here's a problem, and here's how I see it. And it's a beautiful quote I'm about to hit you with, so stay with me. Don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. It's such a good quote, isn't it? When I stumbled upon it, I didn't know whose it was. He just said anonymous, so I can't credit you, whoever you are. But if you're watching this, man, I feel your vibe. I do, because in a different season of my life, guess what I did? I would set myself on fire to keep others warm. Meaning, I would say yes to people, partners, opportunities, parties, friendship groups, jobs, events, which were out of alignment with who I truly was and my values. The way I see it now, looking back, is I was saying yes to everyone, but saying no to myself consistently. My need to be liked and my fear of experiencing guilt when it comes to letting others down was ruling my decision-making process. Once I started to tap into the stories that I was telling myself, do the inner work, and also grab a hold of some tools to help me do things like say no with warmth, everything changed, man. The most beautiful thing started to happen. Why am I telling you this? Well, as a recovering people pleaser, I want you to know that I'm a human being, just like you. I'm a human being just like you. I'm work in progress just like you. And hey, here's my truth. Okay, here's my truth. If we want long-lasting change, we need to not put a plaster over the issue, but go for the root cause of the behavior. Go for the root cause of that behavior. Meaning, let me hit you with an example. Internally, you might be telling yourself a story of, I'm not enough. Externally, this manifests itself into people-pleasing behavior, such as the inability to say no to others because of your desire to be liked, for example. The external result, meeting everybody else's expectations. The internal result, harboring deep resentment towards yourself, which sucks. So, what I'd like you to do is, as I give you this tool, this framework, these ingredients for saying no with warmth, I want you to commit to also going on a journey of doing the inner work to focus also on the root cause of the behavior. Whatever works for you, okay? Find your outlet, find your medium, do your thing. But here's one question to get you started. What is one thing that my current people-pleasing behavior is costing my future self? What is one thing that my current people-pleasing behavior is costing my future self? Write it down. Have a think. Press pause. Do your thing. But without further wait, let's get into the framework. Context. I recently received a DM on LinkedIn, a super kind DM from this dude who complimented me on my content and how it's impacted him, and asked if I could deliver a presentation to his community. But here's the thing. I was in a big season of focus. And I thought, if I say yes to this, I say no to something else. if I say yes to this, I say no to something else. And I've got to be in integrity with the people, the projects, and clients that I'm currently invested in. So my goal was to say no with warmth. And here's exactly what I said. I'm going to read it out to you. Hey, great to hear from you, my friend. And thanks for your patience with my reply. I appreciate your kind words about my LinkedIn content. It means a ton that you truly connect with it. In other news, I'm grateful that you thought of me for your mentorship series. I get the sense that it's something you're extremely passionate and excited about. However, as somebody who often falls into the trap of taking on too much in this season of my life, I'm hyper-focused on a few business projects, creating more white space in my calendar, and being present for my daughter. To protect my energy and the above goals, I'm respectfully declining any webinar or podcast requests in the meantime. I hope you find an incredible guest, and I'm sure you'll crush the series. All the best, Ravi. And guess what? I received an incredibly kind response back. Here's why I'm telling you this. Here's a few steps I'd like you to think about. Firstly, check in with yourself. Check in with yourself. Does your body contract or does your body expand when you think about fulfilling this request? Because intellectually, something might be a hell yes, but intuitively, it might be a hell no for you. You feel me? So you got to check in on that. Now, when it comes to 3 steps to actually frame your no with warmth, firstly, approach the recognition of their request with kindness and warmth. You feel me? Kindness and warmth. And that all comes across in the tone of your message. Mine was in written form, but even in using the spoken word, your tone should be one of warmth. Secondly, be specific about the opportunities and human beings that would suffer if you said yes to their request. And then finally, let them know that you're not saying no to them as a human being, but you're saying no to their request in this season of your life. In summary, learning how to say no with warmth is a superpower that not only boosts your charisma, but ensures that you're always in integrity with yourself. Now, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, man, and you enjoyed this, then you will love my newsletter. Head on down to the link in the description to subscribe, where every single week you'll be hit with one email, no spam, teaching you how to unlock your influence, charisma, and magnetism. I'll see you on the other side.